Good morning. It is November the 4th. It's Friday. Yay, it's Friday. Another chilly one out there this morning. It's 33 degrees as I came in. Some spots were a little chillier than that because there is a little frost on the ground, but not too terribly bad. Today is going to be fairly warm. Back in the 60s again today, like it was yesterday. Nice day. We spent it all inside working on a boiler, but it was still a nice day. As far as the boiler goes, the boiler is up and running. It's a combination boiler, so it's got hot water, domestic hot water, and the boiler. Took a little while to set up. A lot longer than I thought it was going to yesterday. Then we ran into some situations with his system and things that we had to change and fix on that. So he's up and running. Well, I'll have to go back at some point and do some fine tuning. We tried to take his boiler out, but we broke the stairs as we were going up with the boiler. So that's got to be fixed, or we can't get it out of the basement. Probably won't get it out of the basement. As you hear, we're running right now, but it was not when I first got here. I turned it on and then did the chicken stuff, let it level itself out. It's only running about 42 kilowatts. Last night it ran for about like 3.5 hours. So I would expect the same today or less. It's just not enough water. The water's not there to continually run. But if we can get 3-4 hours twice a day, that's okay for what we're dealing with. We still are looking for that heavier rain to come in. It is November, so November rains do come here. So we're looking at that, looking forward to seeing some of that coming in to get this production back up. Not that I want to see rainy, miserable weather, but we need to get the water levels up, and we had to call. Somebody ran out of water at their well. I don't know when they ran out of water. Oh, that's good. But they ran out of water, and they're having issues now with the pump. Advised them to call the local well driller who's out of Ballston Spa, which is over by Albany, the Albany area, which is about an hour and a half from here. They will be able to pull. I used to be able to pull the pumps, change pumps, but not anymore. I just can't do it. When we were young, 10 years ago, and had a little help, we'd pull anything, but I just can't do it anymore. So it's just not going to. I'm not going to do that kind of stuff anymore. I'm not gonna, it's just it ends up hurting me, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. Today I've got a boiler to diagnose and see what's going on with. I'll try to get you some pictures of that, and I'm gonna look at their pellet stove while I'm there. They say it's got the auger says it's jammed. Hopefully I can get to it. It is I believe it's an insert. So that might be a little more difficult, and it might require the stove guys to come and look at it. But I can, I've done enough pellet stoves that we're used to that kind of stuff. Today's supposed to be 66 degrees. Not going to get very chilly tonight. They're only going down to 51. So tomorrow will be 67, and 58 degrees is going to be the cool. Looks like Sunday we're going to move into a chance of some showers, which we need. So it's about a little over a quarter inch of rain is what they're predicting, but it's less than 75%. So we'll see. We'll see what that means. The rest of the week starts to cool down. We've got a cool down coming in starting on Monday. Like Tuesday's supposed to high is 49, so it's getting that time of year. And believe it or not, the 10-day forecast shows snow for the 13th. A little rain snow mixed on the 13th, Sunday morning. We'll take it. We'll just see how it goes. Friday looks like Saturday next week is going to be pretty decent rain. It's looks like it's 3/4 inches rain is what they're predicting. But again, we're at 60%, so we'll see what as we get closer to the weekend what that really says and what really means. I did all my production checks and all that this morning. I haven't looked at the river, but we're going to be doing that shortly. At some point today, I've got to go to Saratoga, so I got to get that done. Got to get that in the mixed. But right now, I'm not too terribly bad on. Not too terribly far behind. It's supposed to have a truck coming today to deliver some stuff. I'm not going to be there, so I don't know if they'll drop it off or not. It's not my scheduled truck. Nobody's called me directly and said we're coming at this time. So we'll see. If something shows up, it shows up. I don't know who's going to be at the house. Probably Lee will be there. Lee will be able to do something. So hopefully we'll get that. I've got to get the trailer unloaded because I've got a lot of crap on there right now that we'll start putting this stuff on. And we'll have to get it tarped for the weekend. Next week I want to get the generator delivered and the components that are going to be going for that. Get that set so that I'll take you along on that and show you what we do there. Not in detail, but we'll get it set, we'll get it leveled out, we'll run some lines. At least show you some of the process that we do. And every process is unique, so this one should be pretty straightforward. Well, we just hope it doesn't go sideways like everything else seems to have been doing lately. Getting my dates and my times put in here for the for my log. We're dropping pretty quickly on our water level. We're down to 1699.36. We were at 1699.60. So yeah, it's going quick. It's not gonna. I don't think we're gonna see 3 hours today. That's not what we want to have happen. We want to see a continuation of generating, just simply because that's what we need. I can tell you this now because I got an email on it last night. We were working, the mayor of Speculator was working on trying to annex all of this property here to get us into the village of Speculator, so that we would have services. We don't have services from the town of Wells right now. They basically ignore us. They don't want us to. They don't want us to be here. Basically, and it's not. It's actually the town supervisor and the highway superintendent, because it's just a bother for them to have to come up and do any work. So, and I get it. We're the farthest away. It's almost there. I have to drive almost to Speculator plow our road or pick up our garbage. They just don't want to do that. And the weather's different. We're 600 feet higher than they are, so the weather's different. But anyhow, so yeah, we were working on that. She sent me an email back last night that she doesn't think she's going to be able to pull that off because of the expenses of trying to get it done and trying to convince the town of Wells to relinquish it to them. So unfortunately, they're just not going to be able to do it. They will be trying to, the village will be trying to keep us plowed out a little bit better than what has happened already. But it's not looking promising. So anyways, we tried that. I don't know what else to do. So we'll be spending money to, take our own garbage to the transfer station. We'll be spending money to basically plow our own road because they don't plow, and it's just going to be a nightmare. Hopefully, though, it's the logging happens this winter. If the logging is happening this winter, the loggers will keep the road plowed. They'll have it plowed out before I even think about getting here. Simply because they want to keep the trucks coming in and out, and so they'll have it plowed. They'll have it completely opened up, and sometimes they're really good with like that to keep around. Those semis don't like to run in the snow either, so. And we'll help them out. Move stuff out of the way on the road. Scoop it out when it gets a little deep and move it over, dump it in the ditches a little bit better, so that they've got more room. Anyway, so that's where we're at. Let's take a look outside. Let's take a look at the rivers this morning. We can get that done and out of the way. I did remember to bring my tripod with me, so that helps. The girls are out. It's a little lighter out here. I was doing some burning this morning, so there's a little haze. More cardboard. We'll take a look down here. You can see we're a little bit low. Things are not looking the greatest. Got to get a decent shot going upstream there. I got to swing you around here. You can see the haze. Sun's coming up. Nice morning. It really is not bad. All right, let's go back up to look at the other side. I always look at the building, make sure the building hasn't nothing new is happening there. Definitely need to get a painting crew in here this summer. We'll see if we can relinquish some money for that this year. I want to get the back end fixed. So usually in January or December they ask for us to get a wish list together of things that we'd like to have done for projects that need to be completed. Let's take a look at the young chicks this morning. They're hanging out. The turkey there is just pretty pathetic. Morning. Here we go. So we're looking up the stream again. Look at the waterfall. You can see where we got a little more rock showing than we did yesterday morning, so it's a little lower than it was. Again, we'll swing you around this way. and you can see on the sides where you can see where the leaf litter stops, and that's was our operating level. It isn't no more. It's gone away. Walk up this way a little bit, see what we can see. I got to get the that coop there. That coop's got to be moved here. So I'm gonna try to get that done this weekend. It is November. I got to get try the fitting. I tried the trick they told me to use at the one shop where I was trying to get the hose ends, and they said tried a bunch of Teflon tape on it. They've had some success doing that before, so we're gonna try it. If not, I'm gonna take the hose right down to them and say, build a whole hose. So we're down here at the falls. The chicken's been down in here scratching. They're looking for, worms and grubs and stuff like that. Didn't walk the river yesterday, so I should do it a little bit today. At least get up and look and see what's going on. That's looking up through this section right through here is where the pen stock is. It's buried down about 3 feet or so. They tell me. Never seen it. That's a 6-foot pipe, so it's quite big, but it's down there somewhere. Don't really see anything out of place. We'll stroll this way and look down here. Alright, we're standing in there's the waterfall right there. That's where the water goes over. You can see downstream, down there is the powerhouse. You get a good look at the hill that's there. Swing you around, you can look upstream here. We'll walk up this way a little bit. Everything there is kind of looking pretty normal. You can see the height over there of the how deep this actually is in here. This ravine gets pretty deep, and this bedrock sticks out there, so it makes a really nice spot to walk on. again, there's the there's the falls. If you go online, Google Christine Falls Speculator, New York, you will, one of the photos that they will show you is, well, it's a postcard that they'll show you is a picture of a bridge. Now the bridge was over the swimming hole, and it went across, back and forth. That's been long gone. That was back when the village owned it, and they used this area. They used this some picnicking area, and it was more park-like setting then. Since then, now it's truly a industrial site. They only had the little small building and then public areas that they utilized, and it was a municipal owned, so at that time it was everybody's property. And back then, people didn't have the crazy notions to sue everybody every 10 minutes. So if you got hurt on it, the one girl fell and died here back in the 1800s, maybe the 1900s, early 1900s. Her name was Christine, so therefore they called the area Christine Falls. But their parents didn't sue anybody. It was just an accident, and they knew it was an accident, and it was an unfortunate accident. But so that's what happens. All right, well, we're getting kind of long-winded in what we're talking about. So I'm going to cut it off here as the rooster crows. Hopefully the sun is shining where you are at, and you guys have a great day.